Good morning. So this reading is going to be for Friday, December 15th. And let's see a little bit about where we were. There is a fourth card that wants to come out. Let's see where we are. Oop, nope. Let's see if we can just get 3 cards on where we are. One more. That was one of the cards that jumped out. Interesting. So looking here at bottom of the deck, Empress is coming out. So this is about feeling very confident in yourself. This is about putting your best foot forward. What this feels like is you're really prioritizing what values the most to you. So if you think about just what do you value? Is it love? Is it feeling accomplished at something? So is it finishing a project? Is it pursuing a hobby? What is it that makes you feel good? What makes you feel like you add value into your own life? That's what's being highlighted here. Interesting enough, the first card out is the Emperor. So definitely some sort of confidence here in the past. Could have been some sort of separation here between soulmates or twin flames. And so that Four of Swords does indicate some sort of break, but there was a reason for this break. There was some sort of healing that needed to happen. Yeah. Queen of Swords, death. This would be the communication around the ending, that something here about the ending not being based on emotions. There was something else. There was another reason that this didn't move forward in the past. This Emperor and Empress weren't together in the past for a specific reason, and it had nothing to do with how they felt about each other. So take that as it resonates. In the current energy, we have the Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Eight of Swords, definitely in your head, thinking about all of the possibilities here, what could happen, what needs to happen, not really sure what direction this is going to go in. So if this is somebody from your past returning, it does feel like from a Wheel of Fortune standpoint, there's a lot of optimism about the direction that this is going. It does feel like it's very fated. The timing of this feels very significant, that now is the right time for it to come together. And when I look at the future, very interesting combinations. We have the Three of Cups, so feeling very happy, just in general, in life in general, with your family, your friends, other people around you. I do have the Ten of Swords showing up here, so that is the end of a painful cycle. And so there's something about feeling really good about whatever ending, whatever happened here in the past, whatever you've put behind you, and also the direction that you're going in. So this King of Wands is moving in a different direction. This would be taking actions that really separate you from the past, put it behind you, don't let it interfere with your current way of being. So let's start adding some depth to this reading. So with the Emperor, Seven of Cups, what this feels like to me is there were so many things either on your plate or this other person's plate that they needed to manage. And it was not, there was no clarity on what to prioritize versus not prioritize. Again, that feels like that shifted. That felt significant when I was saying that with the Empress energy. And so in the past, it could have been a lack of clarity, maybe treating everything as though it had the same level of priority, but then also recognizing that there was no time for you to address everything or for you to do things the way that you wanted them to kind of be or work out, or that time commitment, that energy commitment that you wanted to put into everything, you just didn't have it within you. And that's okay. And you, or it could be the other person. Four of Swords, Hanged Man. Yeah, so this would be some sort of delay, some sort of pause, maybe for some sort of healing purpose. There was something here, either you needed to call it quits for a minute or the other person did, but that is all changing here. With the Queen of Swords, the Death, we have the Page of Cups. So somebody here is trying to kind of come back and either talk about what happened in the past, maybe not necessarily to rekindle the relationship, although I do pick that up a lot. So I don't know if it's because Mercury is stationing retrograde and that does tend to bring back people from the past, or if it's something where you are just maybe talking about this in general in order to put this past behind you. It feels more like you're having a conversation with somebody from your past and they're really explaining the emotional impact, what exactly he or she had going on, or maybe you're explaining it to somebody else, because it is 50-50 there. Wow, talk about stability. So right now, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. So definitely have been in your headspace about maybe being disappointed, or maybe even just this unexpected offer that came in. So suddenly somebody from your past returned, or you suddenly kind of started talking to somebody again, and it might even catch you off guard. Like maybe you just had all of a sudden this urge to reach out to somebody, and so you did. And that, again, would catch you off guard, would catch the other person off guard, and vice versa. That could happen here too. But the 4s are stability. And there is another 4 that shows up here. So with the 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands. So another 4, more stability. But this is about commitment. This is about possibly a marriage. And so this is about really thinking through all the possibilities here with this other person. What kind of future can you have together? And really kind of dreaming about what does that look like? With the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands. So this would be that new beginning. This would be that fated new beginning. Action taken to kind of take it to the next level. Maybe rekindle the relationship. Whatever it is, whatever actions need to be taken here. And the King of Wands. Okay. So with the 3 of Cups, I'm getting the 5 of Cups. What's really interesting about that combination is, and it's probably not going to be as noticeable in this. So with the 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups are spilled over. And so there's 2 of Cups that are still standing. And so the person typically has his or her back to those 2 of Cups that are standing. And so this is about modifying your perception of the whole situation. Instead of focusing on what you lost, focus on what you still have. But what's really interesting is that 3 Cups are spilled over here, but they're here in the upright. And so there is this sense of focusing on the positive brings more positive to you, and really starting to see things differently. That, you know what, I focused on the negative of the situation. I focused on the ending here, but I didn't understand the reasons why. And now I understand the reasons why. It had nothing to do with how this person felt about me. It had to do with external circumstances. And so that does bring about a more positive change. I almost got more cards. 10 of Swords, Lovers. So whatever pain that you may have been through with this person in the past, this is in the past. This is about letting it go, not reliving that energy anymore, and really focusing on the here and now. Even though this is in a future position, it is focusing and being in that present moment with that person. And if you needed any more clarification on divine counterparts, I have the King and the Queen of Wands out here. And so Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. What this indicates to me is that you're on the same page, you want the same thing, and you want the same type of beginning. And so probably more conversation around heart space. I'm not picking it up. I'm really picking it up in the past position. And it feels like we've had the conversation around how you felt and why things played out the way they did. And now we're starting to take action to move forward in a better direction. And so this is the reading for Friday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.